wabarakatuh. My name is Fanny Aprilia Sari. I'm from 6A class. In this video, I would like to present my material about qualitative data analysis. And before that, let me say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who always giving help, blessing, and salvation for all of us, so I can make this video. Secondly, my salawat and salam for our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam by reciting Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. And thirdly, I'd like to say thanks to you, Mr. Nuardi, as our lecturer in this course. Definition of qualitative data analysis. Qualitative data analysis is a process of gathering, structuring, and interpreting qualitative data to understand what it represents. Qualitative data is non-numerical and unstructured. Qualitative data generally refers to text, such as open-ended responses to survey questions or user interviews, but also includes audio, photos, and video. Next is common method of qualitative data analysis. For the first is content analysis. This is a popular approach to qualitative data analysis. Content analysis is useful to quantify the relationship between all of the grouped content. The second is narrative analysis. Narrative analysis focuses on the stories people tell and the language they use to make sense of them. It is particularly useful for getting a deep understanding of customers' perspective on a specific issue. The third is discourse analysis. Discourse analysis is used to get a true understanding of the political, cultural, and power dynamic that exists in specific situations. Next is thematic analysis, used to deduce the meaning behind the words people use, and this is accomplished by discovering repeating themes in text. And these meaningful themes reveal key insight into data and can be quantified, particularly when paired with sentiment analysis. And the last is grounded theory. Grounded theory is a useful approach when little is known about a subject. Grounded theory starts by formulating a theory around a single data case, and this means that the theory is grounded. Next is qualitative data is typically generated through. For the first is interview transcripts, the second is surveys with open-ended questions, the third is context-centered transcript, the fourth is text and documents, the fifth is audio and video recordings, and the last is observational notes. 5 steps doing qualitative data analysis. For the first is gathering and collecting your qualitative data. For the second is organizing and connecting into your qualitative data. The third is coding your qualitative data. For the fourth is analyzing the qualitative data for insights. And the last is reporting on the insights derived from your analysis. Next is how to do qualitative data analysis. For the first step is gather your qualitative data and conduct research. The first step of qualitative research is to do data collection. Put simply, data collection is gathering all of your data for analysis. A common situation is when qualitative data is spread across various searches. Next is step 2, connect and organize all your qualitative data. Before feedback can be analyzed and assigned any value, it needs to be organized in a single place. Why is this important? Consistency. And step 3, coding your qualitative data. Coding is the process of labeling and organizing your data in such a way that you can then identify themes in the data and the relationship between these themes. To simplify the coding process, you will take small samples of your customer feedback data, come up with a set of codes or categorize capturing themes and label each piece of feedback and systematically for patterns and meaning. Next, step 4, analyze your data, find meaningful insights. And part of the analysis is to establish how much each code relates to different demographics and customer profile, and identify whether there's any relationship between these data points. And the last step, step 5, report on your data, tell the story. The last step of analyzing your qualitative data is to report on it, tell the story. And at this point, the codes are fully developed and the focus is on communicating the narrative to the audience. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I'm sorry if I have a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.